Who knows what it's for?
What's going on? Why can't anyone go in?
So many of them. I've never seen anything like this. Well, it's a masterpiece from the family, after all. Besides the followers of the preservation, the family members are the best at creating mind-blowing... Let's find a quiet spot and continue our conversation. The view here is great, right? We can see everything from here, including Clocky.
If all the characters in the animation are based on characters in reality, in the animation, he's Hanu's partner and one of the founders of Dreamville.
It was a monumental war for freedom. Hanunu fought alongside a motley crew of masked fools, nameless, history fictionologists, mourning actors. Among them was the person who would eventually be known as the Watchmaker.
But if you do the math, doesn't that mean the Watchmaker was around for...
I'm not sure, but Mikhail was already the Watchmaker when I met him. So maybe he inherited.
How old are...
I'm 13.
No way!
Hanunu freed the frontier prison, but peace still eluded him. With limited resources, threats from the outside world, and internal it wasn't until the Watchmaker approached the family with the idea of turning the prison into the planet of festivities.
Thus, he became known as the father of Peniconia.
But didn't you say the Watchmaker betrayed the family? And you said you were his companion.
No, I'm not his companion, but I am indeed a traitor. Not to the family.
What did you do?
I did nothing. And that's the worst. Just like you, I had close companions. We dedicated ourselves to Peniconia. Mikhail was too old to protect his children anymore. So we left the family to find our own. While they continue to praise the Watchmaker's name in the world, behind closed doors, they can... Nevertheless, we wanted to clear his name. We intended to find the real traitor, the one responsible for all this, and restore harmony to Peniconia. But we failed. Too much time had passed, and the land of the dreams had become deeply corrupted. After countless the family accepted me and made me an officer, supposedly as a form of forgiveness. I heard he died in obscurity, in a place where no one could find him.
We're truly sorry for what happened. But this is not the end.
Apparently, someone has inherited the title of the Watchmaker and has been secretly working against... Unfortunately, after all these years, I have no idea who that person is. So, do you understand why I'm spilling all this info? We will find the answers we are seeking. If it really is Mikhail's ghost, I want to meet him. If only for the last time. For those who despise me could form a line from here all the way to the entrance of the hotel. But those willing to look me in the eye and hear me... I've told you all I know is a sign of gratitude. Thank you for listening to this old dog. Bark and all. Something just happened at the theme park. How ironic. What's so different between the stowaways rejected by Peniconia today and the dream seekers once hailed as pioneers several amber eras ago?
Gallagher does have a troubled past, it seems.
While Firefly's whereabouts remain a mystery, his stories shed light on our suspicions about the true identity of the Watchmaker, his connection to the family, and the power struggles hidden behind sweet dreams and death. Now that we've confirmed a lot of our suspicions, let's take a moment to think about the clues we have.
Are your companions worried about you?
They're just checking up on me. Let's get in and get out. Looks like we're about to enter the depths of Dewlight Pavilion.
It's been a smooth ride. Almost too...
Let's see if there's anyone waiting to greet us. Something feels off. A grand mansion. This door is open. Looks like we'll have to investigate ourselves.
Just one moment. Light. I've made myself less noticeable. The crew can explain their presence as authorized by the family, but I can't come up with any excuses for being here.
I see. What in...
Stream forth! The model in the sand pit. It's the golden hour, isn't it?
Maybe the heads of the family used that model for discussing. The footprints here are different from the rest. There are 2 sets of them. Looks like outsiders might have passed through here not long ago.
Stream forth! Gleam of old blades. While there aren't any people in this mansion, they've set up quite...
Trickier to crack. Time for a buzz.
What do you want to know?
Ill tidings manifest.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
That'll take nap time. More enemies. Time for a buzz.
Destiny isn't chosen.
Destined for oblivion.
Can I have fun? Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
Ill fate descends. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Look, it dropped something.
A note. Looks like...
Seems like the mansion's entire workforce were assigned other tasks. It must have been a big project to require that much manpower.
But no matter what their main priorities are...
So you're saying someone deliberately...
Yeah, but I don't know why.
No one here either.
Since no one's around to entertain us, let's make ourselves at home. Stay close to me.
As soon as I and the rest of the crew arrived in Peniconia, Mr. Sunday and Robin showed up to greet us.
Robin believed it was because the harmony had been tampered with somehow.
Meaning?
If there really is a traitor within the family, that person must hold a high position.
That would explain why Mr. Sunday has been having such difficulty in catching them.
The information about Robin, Firefly, and the other victims.
Looks like the rumors were right. Death does seem to be targeting random victims.
He's just surprised that it has resurfaced. This light cone is securely guarded. It must hold some important memories.
According to Robin's interview, despite having performed on so many grand stages, her favorite performance.
I wonder how their relationship is.
Growing up brings gains, but also loss.
Yeah, time has a way of smoothing things out. Mr. Sunday has done some serious research on his suspect.
They all seem to be insiders, but I haven't met.
Huh? Wait, these characteristics.
What is it?
No, nothing. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. However...
Perhaps that's why Sunday is taking this matter so seriously. It seems neither the...
They don't seem to care much about death. Instead...
Maybe the other family heads don't think death is a big deal. One thing's for sure. There's a lot of
That's all for now. Nothing more noteworthy.
Before coming here, I had all sorts of scenarios in my head about dealing with the family. I did not expect an empty mansion.
Watch out! Someone's approaching.
I don't think trespassing on forbidden areas is the way to be a guest, Mr. Yang. Acheron? The Galaxy Ranger?
Our apologies, Mr. Sunday. Nobody came to greet us, so we entered without permission.
But even if there's no one to greet you, you should wait for the host. Don't you agree? Even without the famous Galaxy Ranger. As far as I know, the crew has officially accepted the family's commission. So
On the contrary, that's exactly why we're here. To ask you about the case and gather more information.
well, since you've come with goodwill, I haven't...
Rest assured, he hasn't figured out that we went through those documents.
While the truth remains a mystery, I'm getting close to it. I assure you that...
Let's hope justice will prevail soon. I have a question for you, if you don't mind. With all due respect, it's in the IPC's interest to wreak havoc before the Charmony Festival, and the family has every reason.
Well, other family heads share the same suspicions as you. But, in my opinion, the true murderer would never have drawn as much attention as that ambassador did. However, I'll give you a suggestion regarding your suspicions, Mr. Yang. You should be more cautious of aventurine. While the wicked can't break through high walls, they can plunge their evil depths. He's a businessman, not some philanthropist. But right now, he's out there handing out his wealth on the street. While the family is dedicated to keeping our guests safe, it might be wise for you to stay alert. You never know what unexpected trouble.
According to a Pierpoint hotline tip, there was a major breakthrough in the shocking Edge House. This fraud case has been linked to many departments within the Interastral Peace Corporation and the Intelligentsia Guild.
The case's main suspect originates from Sigonia 4 and is one of the survivors of the second Kataka Avgin. As per Strategic Investment Department head Diamond's sentiments, the IPC has appropriately relocated.
What pretty eyes. Tell me.
Well, if they did, I'd sell them in a heartbeat.
You don't know how many people long for your eyes to be closed forever. As a servant, no lawyer has the audacity to defend you. Perhaps you ought to represent yourself.
Not difficult, but definitely pointless.
You're pretty confident on your eloquence. Did you also think that
Ask and you shall receive. You wanted the perfect construction material. If your luck holds out, the IPC will dig something up from the golden sands of Ejihazo.
I'll admit that. What I'm more curious about, though, is why such a grand scheme.
Madam, I already have what I want. To be brought before you for the next high-stakes gamble.
Then let's talk about the second gamble.
My life. I bet you won't send me to the gamble.
What do you want?
I want your Lenore to meet with me. I have some.
And then what?
I want cash.
It can't be that simple.
It is that simple. 30 tanbas. The remainder of my... With this money, I'll climb to even greater heights than you. Grasp even more riches than you. I wager you won't give me this chance.
Interesting. A pity Diamond won't see you. No one gets to see him. From here on out, I am Diamond's representative. You're wrong. 30 tanbas. I'll give you that. And much more than that. Kakavasha. A good name, but unfortunately destined to be buried in the dirt. Go. Pick the clothes you like. Then choose your desired identity. May your plans never suffer failure.
Life is like a long-term investment. Those who choose correctly, people can't always make the right choices in their lives. Is it because Gayathra blesses me? Well, if that's the case, she must also be looking upon me right now. But... what then? Even if I overcome this difficult trial, what would come next? Will I return triumphant with unending riches after countless successes, never to return? I'm pretty lowly gambler. What? What? Am I dreaming, or... Perhaps both. Forgotten me already? When you were... Fine. I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. Get out of my... The harmony? Oh, don't play the fool. It's not the... I'm you, and perhaps even more aware of yourself than you. Of what exactly you want. You're dying. And you still want to drag a bunch of unfortunate fools. A grand unveiling. You really think you can pull it off? Why not? Well, you may have fooled everyone, but you can't fool yourself. I can show you. Before you're entirely gone, I'll be with you for the last stretch of... Let's have a heart-to-heart while we walk. What exactly are you? Most people in this world spend their entire lives just to reach one outcome. Kakavasha, I am your future. First, I'm hearing things, and now I'm seeing them. Great. Am I going to be elevated into the Harmony's Emanator next? Just a Pepeshi? No. A child? I thought minors weren't allowed in Golden Hour. Hey, kid.
What's wrong, mister? You don't look well.
Impossible.
They're pretty, aren't they? Sis said they're a gift from Mama Funga. Colorful eyes are said to bring good... Mister, you have pretty eyes.
Are you alone?
They're in that amusement park. Papa and Mama went in first. I have to go. Goodbye, mister. Hope you have a good time, too.
Those eyes. And Mama Funga. No, it can't. There aren't any Avgens left. Only on peniconia. What are you still doing? Well, you've known all along. The family truly showed leniency to everyone who came. However, people don't see it like that. Especially since the flavor of the... Which is why, once you step into the hotel, you remove your... Well, when you put it like that, even Ratio's a teeny peacock analogy sounds... Well, you know how rare it is for me to give you the straight dope. So listen while you can. It's good timing that you mentioned the doctor. I'm especially fond of what you and he have in... Oh, and everyone thinks this way. Go on. Tell me I'm right. You know who you really are, Mr. Cavalier. They only see your big bets, your bravado, the full house, the straight flush. It's a heck of an act. No wonder the tavern sent you an invite. Well, the best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is first being able to fool... Of course. I know you all too well. For the preservation. I did. Oh, I thought you knew. Didn't you say you had me pegged? We're done. Either stop talking or disappear from my sight. That's fine. But who exactly is... Well, it's not going to be me, anyway.
Playing hide and seek. I'm really good at this.
Stream 4. Gleam of old
Hide and seek. When Mama said goodbye that day, how many catechins were like jackals, huh? I know you won't forget that sound anytime soon. Those shrill cackles. It wasn't ruined. Come on. It's a rag. It's not like you can ever wear it. Now you don't have to hide. You probably won't even deign to get your pretty outfit wet in the rain. And your social capital has changed after all. I've never changed. On the contrary, now you're the one. That child. Could he be in here? Is this a topaz? What? Does your cornerstone wrench out of your heart? I was merely curious at why it was here. Maybe that winged guy put it here. To taunt you. Just to make you realize, the cornerstone's hue is the same as the radiance of Clipons. This is just bait. Of course. That's why Ratio's betrayal was one of the keys to your plan. Or maybe what... All the better for you. Sunday didn't become head of the Oak family by acting sloppy. He's obsessed with control. You have to, which is why you had Ratio seek him out and leak the plan on purpose. To prevent the other party from suspecting anything. The intel you gave to Ratio was all true. He spoke the same to Sun. Finally, Sunday took the bait, found the other cornerstone, and before you know it, everyone's distracted enough for you to steal the third stone right out from... Why don't you stop rummaging through my mind? Your mind? It's our mind. You're me, and I'm you. We're the best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is to first be able to fool yourself. This is the other cornerstone in Sunday's hands. Rather beautiful green. Just like you. Tell me, what's its name? Why are you even at... must I do all the work? Aventurine is the stone of luck and trickery. That's what she said when you received the stone, wasn't it? This type of stone isn't rare, but its hue is very similar to a certain gem. In fact, it's often used as a substitute. And that more precious gem is... jade. Even Sunday can't tell the difference. Oh, looks like jade can be substituted for aventurine, too. Aventurine, topaz, jade... 3 elites. As I've said before, but will it be the former? So, where's the real aventurine stone? I just want to hear you say it. After all, it really does resemble its owner. As you wish, then. They never went anywhere. Piled up with these cheap baubles. You smashed the aventurine stone before you left? Oh, just look at it. Shattered. Just like your life. Poor thing. A humble pebble coated in the most lustrous sheen. You're absolutely clear about the consequences of doing this. Blasphemy against Clipot's body. You think the IPC will let you get off scot-free? Well, Diamond has always been all about results. As long as I could create value far beyond the cost, the ends justify the means. How else would the family be fooled if there was no price to pay? It doesn't matter. Even smashed to smithereens, the preservation's cornerstone can still be used. Its effect may be greatly diminished, but it's enough for me. Now I'm really curious. Why does every step you take involve reckless risks, and the choices you prepare for yourself always come with a strong impulse for self-destruction? Do you truly believe that the greater the risk, the greater the rewards? I wouldn't have guessed you'd be so loyal to the IPC. There is so much you don't see. Which is also why you'll never see how I'll win it all. That is... if you can... We'll just have to wait and see then. The cornerstone is gone. Another illusion of the harmony. Huh?
Hello. We meet?
Yes. We meet.
Of course. Big Sis is there too. The 4 of us were just... I'm so happy. On our way here, Papa even brought me to see a blimp.
I think you mean film.
Yes, that's it. Putting many drawings together and turning them into a moving wall painting. They put me, Papa, Mama, and Big Sis together. You should give it a try too, mister. You look sad. The amusement park will cheer you up.
Sure. How's that? Boring.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Why aren't you talking?
You've piqued my interest. I'll admit.
Well, you sound sincere this time, at least.
Well, sincerity is one of my traits that everybody likes. And I have precious few of those. Our quaint journey through this amusement park still isn't over.
This one's for you.
A dead end?
Oh, what's on your mind?
It's got nothing to do with you.
Do you need a hint? These are manacles on you. You wrapped that iron chain around your fist. For that.
Shut up!
Oh, you don't wish to face your past? Unwilling to admit that your life is worth only 60 tapas? Well, from what I see, you refuse to confront it, because it only proves your weakness.
How could a weak person take such daring risks?
Oh, that's right. You love the thrill of danger. In your hands, those who follow you could have become Joker cards. They're far more useful that way. It's not like this is the only place the family ever cut corners. A pity you're not in. Well, you wouldn't be in this state if you could just get with the pro-
Those techniques you mentioned are highly efficient, but it's not that I don't know about them. It's more like what fun is it if the fight isn't fair?
Fair? You assume your opponents would fight fair in the first place. The odds are obviously not in your...
Well, she gave me an answer that could turn everything upside down.
Everything? You mean it could make all the cards on the table just...
That's cheating.
If these leaves can be brought back, would they bloom into new flowers?
Your expression right now is hard to put into words. But look, you obviously could have lived a normal life like Big Sis that way.
Mama only left us with 2 pieces of jewelry. A necklace and a lucky...
That's what you always say, but you actually regret it, don't you? That you didn't.
You can zip it if there's nothing to talk about.
I know. You must remember what Big Sis told you. The words still ring in your ears, don't they? So, you surely won't forget how tragic her last moments of life were. How the piercing laughter tisk, tisk. A lifelong regret indeed.
Enough! Do you not have anything better to talk about?
Oh, shut me down like a champ. I think I finally get you. In the end, I'll ruin this beautiful dream. Think about it. There's a Stellaron in play, the fabulous Robin loses her voice, 2 unsolved murders, Dad. Alright then, if you could start over, would you still want to be the child who was...
It's so quiet this time. Is he finally gone? Or am I the one about to disappear? Finally, made it out of this place.
Going home? But I don't want to go back yet. It's so fun here. I want to stay here forever.